Good morning, everybody. Started this video a little late this morning, but that's all right. We'll make our way. The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, let's check out and see where we're still at with these tire shines. So we're on day 2 now, after applying the tire shine. That was the tire kicker from Chemical Guys. Still looks like I just put it on there. Looks really good. This here was the hot shine spray. Overall, still looks pretty dang good. This back here was the goop, the Black Magic. Came out like gel. This their regular tire shine. It's already dried up pretty good, and it's not doing so hot compared to the other ones that's real streaky in the rubber. It's alright though. I mean, it ain't really nothing to brag about. And this is the Meguiar's ceramic hybrid. It's kind of blotchy, uneven. Looks like some areas are wetter than others. I like the way it's sprayed and applied, but honestly, it's okay. I think I like the regular Chemical Guys tire kicker the best. The hot shine is the easiest to apply overall, though. But like I said, it is what it is. I got this old Super Duty here to get to. It's a construction company. I got to get to it sometime today. It's got a 543 valve. It ain't misfiring or anything, but it's just really lacking power and hesitation. Check engine lights on, so I got to get to it and check it out. This here is it's an Equus, and it'll air up just fine, but then all of a sudden the front end will, after about 10 minutes, will lose about 2 inches of ride height and go back down. And it'll have to pump back up again, and it'll slowly go back down. So there's a leak in the front end somewhere. The Mustang, I'm putting a big brake kit on it. Power Stop 4-piston big brake kit. I'm waiting on the rotor to come in from the factory. They said they're not going to have it back in stock until the 13th. Well, they shipped me the whole entire package, and they left one rotor out and failed to tell me or notify me that they didn't have it in stock. It showed that it was in stock, but it wasn't in stock. So one rotor came in, the other rotor didn't come in. So I got everything other than one rotor. Let's see. This Cadillac has been a constant pain in the butt. It came in with a the power steering didn't work at all in it, and it kept having issues with communication and stuff like that coming from the actual module motor assembly. So we ended up putting one in it. Now it's communicating, and it's power steering, and everything's working. The problem is, every once in a while it'll hiccup like something's wrong with the clock spring. Like it doesn't like what it's seeing. Like the signal down on the rack is good, but the clock spring signal is bad, so we got to get a clock spring put in it. The town car is finished. I ended up getting that done. PCM put in it, and the AC leak fixed at the new compressor that was installed. Broken wire fixed on one of the main harnesses the connectors in the engine. I don't know what this is yet. It came in late last night. Probably something leaking, or axle seals blown out on it, just like every other one that comes in here and needs a shit ton of work. This here, I think it had an engine problem and they needed it checked out. I'm pretty sure that's what this Mercedes was in here for. The customer tried to do their own fuel pump, and when they dropped the tank, and they didn't have the lines connected, and they snapped or broke one of the fuel lines. They want us to fix it. So I got to get this Jaguar, got to get the tank down, got to get the line fixed for it. Ooh. I know there's a... Where the hell is it at? There's a Scion TC. Scion TC. I got a Scion TC here that gentleman thinks the motor's bad in and may end up needing another motor. There's that Porsche Cayman, or what is it? Cayenne? Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, that's the Porsche Cayenne with charging system issue. Oh, maybe we're doing something here on the... I see a bunch of stuff taken apart right here. And a bunch of wiring. Oh, it's got some lighting issues. I wonder if... Yeah, looks like either the customer one of these lights installed. And there's the wires and stuff that got to be soldered in, because I can see somebody's been soldering wires right here. I don't know what they're doing. What the hell. Stuff comes in after I had to leave early last night because I went and got that bazooka that I bought for Dundee Ford before they closed down the lube tech department. And one of the lube techs said, hey, since the business is closing down, we won't need this anymore. Are you gonna want this thing back? Because I'll grab it for you before they take it for their own. And I said, yeah, grab it. And he grabbed it for me because they never paid me for it. So I had to leave early last night, drive an hour and 30 minutes away just to go pick it up. This here is a 2020 Ford Fusion Hybrid that I'm working on with one of the other guys, kind of guiding him through it. The front control interface module was not lighting up or not controlling anything at all. And the customer went out and actually bought all new electronics, APIM, front display module, audio control module, everything, trying to get ahead of time as another car lot. So he bought everything ahead of time thinking that some of that may be the problem. And he knows he's going to run into another vehicle with it, so he just bought it. None of that's the actual problem. Something to do with the fuse or in the wiring, so we got to figure that out probably. This here's like an 11, 10 or 11, I believe. The guy wants brakes and rotors all the way around. But when it came in, the power steering rack was pissing fluid all over the floor. I mean, all over the floor. What ended up happening is I found that where it comes into the knuckle out here, where the inner and outer tie rods move in and out of the assembly, it was actually leaking on the seal inside the rubber boot, and it was leaking out through the seal, filling it up and dripping on the floor on both sides. It had like an internal seal leak. It was coming out both inner tie rod areas and just pouring out. That's an expensive unit, real expensive unit. It took us about 4 days to get it for this Mercedes. This here, this Volkswagen, or no, this is a Volvo XC. Is it a Volvo? Yeah, XC90 all-wheel drive. This had a blower motor issue that he was having a problem getting everything out to get the blower motor out of it. I guess the wrecking pinion that they sent, which is this one right here, is not the right one. I was just telling the guy I was back there, I was like, where's the old one at? I don't see anything in the vehicle yet, and it's out. And he said it was not the right one when it showed up. So we had to take it and go to somebody so they can get us the right one. I don't know. At night when I'm not here, obviously I'm not the one in charge when I'm not here, so it is what it is. Yeah. That's what's going on around the shop this morning. I'll see y'all here in a little bit when I go live. Be blessed. I love y'all. Have a great day. Yeah,